Hello, everyone. I just dropped my camera. Okay. Oops. Let me get my camera set up the right way, y'all. I need to get something to help me with this camera. Anyways, thank y'all for joining me today for this segment of my live readings. I'm Nephara Blue Lotus, otherwise known as Josh, and I just wanted to start this session with just a short meditation because I feel like I am definitely on the right track with doing these readings, but I definitely want to I feel like they're coming out, my messages come out really fast, and then my mouth gets all dry because I'm trying to channel everything that I'm getting for y'all, and then my mouth goes like a million miles a minute. So right now I just have some candles, and this is a crystal that I went and dug up when I went hiking over the weekend. Here's another crystal. It's just quartz from side of Pinnacle Overlook in Pennsylvania. Also, I have my cards here, and I have my mugs worth. Oh shit! Ah, fuck. I'm sorry, guys. My camera keeps sliding everywhere. But today is my day that I do my live reading for y'all. And I want to first start with a meditation, just a short one, just to get myself centered and y'all centered, so that we can get this energy right, get this energy flowing right, get these messages flowing right. And just a couple of breaths I want to do. I want to take a sip of this Mugswort tea. There's no sugar added. It's very bitter, but I kind of like it. So I'm going to take a sip of my tea. I just want to take a couple of breaths. And I want to just kind of calm and center myself. I feel like my energy has kind of like been chaotic. I've been watching my videos and seeing how my messages are coming out, and like I don't breathe. I don't like breathe in between what I'm saying, and I want my energy to come out in a better way that is more flowing and easier. So, and I want to get those messages to come out better too. So I feel like I gotta breathe more. So y'all can breathe with me. Just do like an inhale and then an exhale. Exhale all that air out. That feels amazing right now. And thank y'all for joining me and getting centered with me. I think we're going to enjoy this reading a lot now that we've kind of centered ourselves. Anyways, today I've been working a lot with the earth. I've been working a lot in digging up some dirt in my backyard, and it's a good way. I've been spending a lot of time in nature, just trying to ground myself. Like I tell my clients to do the grounding work, especially when you feel that new energy coming in. It's good to be grounded so that you can maintain during these shifts and changes that are going on with all of us. If you can stay grounded during all these changes, then you can stay connected with that energy and you won't get caught up in it. And so a lot of the times I did feel caught up in the energies and shifts and changes that was going on, and I felt overwhelmed. I felt very worried, even though my guides and my angels and my ancestors was always telling me not to worry. I still have worries and anxieties and fears just like everybody else, but getting out there in nature gets you energy attuned to the right frequency of nature, of the creator, and you can't duplicate that. You got to go get outside in nature, and I'm so happy that I got a chance to really do that. And I took some back with me. I got these crystals. I got one. These are quartz crystals. They're still raw. They're not clear, but I got them off the side of a rock. So thank you guys for tuning in with me again. I'm going to start out with my good old poker deck, because this one never failed me yet. Ooh, we got one coming out. We got a card coming out. Let's see what we got. We have the 9 of Wands, or the 9 of Clubs. Clubs is fire energy, okay? And 9 is a magic number. The magic of the number 9, I want, oh, hello, thank you for watching. Thank you for the wonderful comment. I hope you can stay, and I hope I don't bore you. I hope you stay with me today. The number 9 is a very magical number in that it indicates like something finite or something coming to a completion. The interesting thing about the number 9 is that if you multiply the number 9 by any number, the sum of those digits add up to 9. So 9 is one of those. There's a lot of different tricks and things you can do with 9, but no matter how much you manipulate the number 9, it always seems to come out to the root of that 9. So when I see that fire energy, we're talking about something finite. We're talking about something that you use with your will and intention. And when you put your wills and intentions out into the universe, and you do so much of that, it gets to a point of culmination. And so I feel like 9 is a place of kind of like, I think of like 9 months as a term of pregnancy, or a term of bringing something into birth. Something is being created at this point in time. Something is trying to push forth in this dimension at this time with the 9 of Clubs. Clubs representing fire energy. That's will. That's passion. So let's see what about that. So let's see what else comes out of this deck here. I can see your comments, so feel free to comment. Thank you. I'm so glad you're here with me, relaxing with me. Yes, 9 is one of those numbers. I'm feeling the vibes here with you guys. So thank you guys for joining me. I get 9s a lot in my readings, and ooh, we got some cards popping out. Okay, so we got 9 in terms of fire energy. We have 9 in terms of earth energy, which is the diamonds. We have the 7 of diamonds, okay, the ace of diamonds, and we have the 10 of diamonds, okay. So when I look at diamonds, diamonds is earth energy, okay. Anything that takes place in the earth realm is in the realm of time. It's in the realm of space. Anything that earth energy has, it's about nurturing, it's about caring. When I think of the earth, I think of the mother. I think of the mother earth, and how we are able to live on this earth as humans, and the earth doesn't ask anything back of us. It's just continuously bestowing things upon us in a very magnificent way. And so I always honor the earth energy, because that's our mother. Like, we wouldn't be in existence if it wasn't for this earth. And the way that we treat this earth is so bad, but it still continues to foster us. It still continues to show us that unconditional love. So with that, I want to say that first, and take a sip of tea. That's gross. I'm drinking mugwort tea right now. It's gross, but it helps me out a little bit. Now with our ace, this is, the aces in the tarot are what they call gifts from the universe. So anything inside of our reality has a number, but this ace right here, it comes from outside of our reality. And so something from outside has entered its way into the universe. So when I see the Ace of Pentacles, I think of something like an opportunity or something that requires a commitment or a seed that is to be planted in the right way. So some of us have gotten new seeds or are sowing new seeds. I know I was out gardening and toiling and doing some things today with growing things, and that's a new experience for me personally. But with this ace, there are new things and new seeds to be sown and new opportunities that are coming our way, and it's going to take for us to be wise in order to take advantage of these opportunities that are coming as gifts that our Creator wants to bestow upon us. So that's one of those things. Now I'm looking at the 7 of diamonds, okay? And the number 7 is a really tricky number in that it's not a bad or good number, but it is very analytical. It's intellectual. 7 requires 7 is a point of evaluation or re-evaluation. So a lot of the times when I look at the number 7, it really will cause you to question a lot of things that are going on. And at this point, the 7 of diamonds asks us, where are we planting our seeds? And the seeds that we have planted in the past and have grown with our love and care and attention to them, which trees and which plants are bearing the fruits that we want to see in our lives. So whatever that you put your energy and attention into will grow and flourish, and that goes for things that are helpful in your life as well as harmful in your life. So the 7 of Pentacles asks us, and it says, will I continue to sow into the seeds that I have been planting, or do I start over? Do I go and do something else? And so the things that you are looking in your life long term, which is this 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is the ultimate security, okay? And a lot of us envision this 10 of Pentacles as the house, the car, the family, the careers, the business, the coins, the degree, the skill. So whatever you want to accumulate in your life that's going to last you in a long-term kind of way is this 10 of Pentacles. So from this, I would say that because we have this 9 here, which is this near completion, we're near completion with our desires and our wants. And we've gone through a lot of battles along the way, okay? And so now, after some reevaluation, it seems that we're coming into new opportunities, okay? That might call attention and focus away from what we have been spending our time on so far, okay? And, I think we have to make some choices as far as, are we going to go for new opportunities that are coming our way? Or are we going to reevaluate some of the things that we have been doing to make room for new things and that things that are going to be in our life for the rest of our lives? And that's what I attribute this 10 of Pentacles to. So that's what comes out with the poker deck. And I thank the poker deck because it always brings me some good information for just being a poker deck. I'm trying not to smoke. I'm trying not to smoke cigarettes on camera. I don't endorse cigarettes in a public kind of way, but smoke one for me too, please. I'm going to sit here and have my mugwort tea and shut up. Okay. Next, I'm going to grab the Anubis. I usually use the Anubis Oracle for last. So I'm going to use the Goddess deck. So Goddess deck, please give us some more information about some of the things that's in our energy patterns today. Things that you want us to know. Things that you want to be revealed to us in our spirit to help us make decisions. To help us look at things in a different perspective. So we have one card right now that came out. Ooh, we have Isis. We have Magic, the Magician. I love this card because the Magician lets us know that the sky's the limit. There is nothing that's impossible for you right now. There's nothing that's impossible for us right now. Anything that's on our heart to manifest, any desires that are deep within us, we have the ability to manifest, you know. So, you know, what is it that we are afraid of with this 9? You know, are we afraid of encountering something that we've already come across before? Are we afraid of the obstacles that might come our way? You know what I mean? With pursuing what's really in our hearts, in our heart's desire. And so with this, Isis looks very confident to me in her ability to use the magic that is within her. And so we have to look at ourselves in the same way. There is a magic in us that whatever we decide that we want to do on this earth, with this earth energy, we can manifest it. And God and the universe and the deities and whoever is on your spiritual team, because we all have a spiritual team. Some of our teams are different than others. But oftentimes, like, those things are always trying to conspire to help us in what we're doing. You know, I want to take a sip of tea on that one. So not only do you have what's within you to manifest whatever you would like to manifest on this earth, but the universe also has your back. Your spiritual team also has your back. So it doesn't even matter sometimes in which direction that you choose to go. Sometimes it's more about choosing the direction for yourself. And also maybe sometimes that's hard because there's so many directions that you could possibly go. There's the sky. When the sky's the limit and you're limited and your potential is unlimited, then the question is to ask, you know, what is it that I do now? You know, what is it that I do now? So that's a great card to have with this reading, because I think it assures us that we can't make no mistakes with this one. Ooh, nice. I've been getting this card a lot lately. She's been popping out. Chang-O. Okay. And so Chang-O is the goddess of the moon. Okay. So contemplation is also known as the Hermit card. Okay. The Hermit card is about trying to find our spiritual enlightenment through isolation, through having to go within, through having to shut everything else out to find the answers that we're looking for in meditation. And that's why I was trying to calm down today, especially, and do this reading, because I feel like the energies is just so crazy right now, and trying to channel all of them at one time often causes me to kind of lose it, which in this kind of business, when you're doing all kinds of readings and reading into folks, it takes for you to be grounded, and it takes for you to know who you are. So it's very important for me, but it's also important for y'all too. It ain't just me. With that, we have Chang-O. And so the going within, coupled with this magic card, is just that you're going to find the answers that you need if you just go within and take that time and meditate and be to yourself and find out who you are. Like, then the answers become a no-brainer, you know. Yeah, I went out of town too, and was by myself and on the mountain and got some crystals and shit, you know. This reading is for whoever's on my energy level in the chat right now. So this is delivered to y'all. And with this contemplation, like, the deeper mysteries are held within ourselves. It's not about looking at books, you know, even though there are some books you might come across in deep contemplation, but asking yourself the questions and receiving the answer from yourself is a big thing because you're communicating with yourself. There are guides that's inside of you. There is a self that's in you that's guiding you, you know. And you have to ask the question. It's like, if you ask yourself a question, who is it that is giving you the answer? You know. So that's so zen. It's like we have the ability to consult ourselves for answers. You know, we have the ability to have a conversation with ourselves. And it brings kind of a whole new meaning to the Hermit card because, you know, everybody thinks the Hermit card is just about, you know, being in isolation and not talking to people and just being a recluse and not taking part in anything. And that's not necessarily what we mean here. Because ultimately, when you are ready to manifest something and you're getting into this energies, you're going to have to get out there and get into the energy with other people and do something synchronistic so that the universe can put you at the right place in the right time. Sometimes the universe might have you go somewhere and be around some people to meet new people and things and try to chop it up with different situations. So it is going to cause, so there's some parts of your manifestation unfolding that is going to cause you to have to go out, you know. So I'm not saying to just be a hermit in terms of someone who does not go out of the house. That's not what we mean here. But when you have a question that needs to be answered, are you able to look inside of yourself for the answer? You know, are you able to communicate with yourself and know the answer to a question? And then do you trust that answer that you get from yourself? Do you have that solid relationship with that part of yourself that is guiding you in the right path, in the right direction? And are you listening to it? So that's just a question I think that y'all got to answer yourselves. I can't answer that for y'all, but that's something that came out for me from y'all. So I want to thank y'all for that one. Yes. All right. If you're still with me, please like or send me a heart or something. I like the feedback that I get from y'all. Okay. I'm gonna take a sip of tea real quick. Okay. Okay, so please, something to add. Great, I'm so glad y'all are with me here. I'm so glad. Thank you so much for being with me. Okay, something to add. Is there anything that you would like to add for our message? Okay, we got some cards out here. There are a few cards out here. I think all right, listen, they just sent me 4 cards, so I'm going to take them. Okay. It's funny because we have all Pentacles cards, and 2 of those Pentacle cards we've already gotten. We have the Ace of Pentacles again, so we have some repeat cards. That's a good signal because then it's letting me know the energies are in sync. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. We also have the 6 of Pentacles to add to that, and we also have the Princess of Pentacles. Okay. So we have a lot of earth energy going on here. So this is stuff that we're dealing with in real time. Like this is not just something that is spiritual or existential or you can't because of parole situations. Well, yeah, I've been there, man. I've been there. I've definitely been there, but you have to, the thing about me is that I always trusted in myself more than my fear. You know what I'm saying? So those institutions and those kinds of things are meant to instill fear in you to so that you don't do what is on your inner self. You know what I'm saying? So it's up to you to make a clear choice about what you want to do, and it's not going to be what they want you to do. You know what I'm saying? It'll never be that. So you're going to have to make a clear choice. And I'm not asking you to do anything dangerous, so to speak, but do what you feel, and trust in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because I had to do the same thing. I was in a similar situation as you. So, I got stories. But let's look at this. So we already have the Ace and the Ten of Pentacles here. I have the Six of Pentacles here, okay? The Six of Pentacles to me, and I want to look at this for a little bit. I want to meditate on this image. Give me a minute. Thank y'all for being patient with me. Okay, so this Six of Pentacles, there's a lot of things going on in this picture. Six is a number of harmony and balance. So with that in the earth energy, this is definitely harmonious relationships, harmonious finances. Expect help from unexpected places. Expect help from the universe, because the Creator's always trying to bestow something upon you. And these pentacles are around the head of this lady here, and she has the ability to take those pentacles out of the air, you know. So I feel like there are opportunities out there that there's something supporting us, you know what I'm saying? There's always something that's taking care of our needs. And we also have the ability, through the blessings that we get from our Creator and from the things that are supporting us on our spiritual team, with this Ace of Pentacles and this Ten of Pentacles, which is outrageous fortune, outrageous blessings for us. We have that abundance, and so we're able to share that abundance with others, you know, in a way that we trust in the universe. And some people, like, we are able to believe in the abundance that comes with the universe and share that abundance energy with others. And also, I see someone, you know, they're trying to grab these coins from out of the air as well. But I see this person also taking care of this person. They're not asking for coins so much as they are supporting this person from behind. So there's a lot of support for you. There's a lot of support for us. And so anything's financial, there's a lot of abundance energy that's coming in with this magic, the manifestation. Like, there's a lot of things dealing with the way that we manifest and the way that they're coming out in the earth realm. Also, I have this Princess of Pentacles. And the Princess of Pentacles is often a messenger wanting to bestow this pentacle on us. So I feel like if y'all have asked for help, or any kind of monetary help or some kind of support with finances, or with somebody's skill, somebody's talent, somebody is coming to offer something. And so this is somebody who comes in to offer. So this is something that comes into our energy field and gives this pentacle. And the pentacle in itself is a magical item. Something that is it's something, let me calm down. A pentacle is a catalyst by which things manifest into the material realm from the spirit realm. Okay. And so it is a gateway in its essence. So if you see somebody carrying around a pentacle or a talisman or something like that, that is a magical item that allows them to manifest different kinds of things here on the earth realm. And so, you know, that's what it is physically. Metaphorically, a pentacle can be finances, it can be resources, It can be skills. It can be talents. It can be a relationship. It can be support. You know, it could be an emotional support. It can be a spiritual gift. It can be all kinds of things. So I want you guys, and with this Six of Pentacles, to think about how you can contribute and how others contribute to you, not necessarily in monetary terms, but in terms of what gifts we have to bestow with one another. What gifts do you have to give to the universe, and what kinds of gifts is the universe giving to you, so that this wheel goes into balance, so that this six is really in balance. This 10 of Pentacles tells me that we have a lot, you know, and just the fact that, and we're getting more, like we have a lot and we're getting more, you know. So with that, there is a ability to be able to bestow upon others, you know. I feel like sometimes, like, I'm just so outrageously blessed that you just want to bless others because you get so much, you know what I'm saying? You are blessed beyond measure, you know. I feel blessed beyond measure, even though it's, even in the times where I don't feel like I have everything that I want, I always have everything that I need at that time. And then if I wait a little while, I always manifest what I want. The universe literally delivers it to me, and there's little that I have to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's just a part of being the magician. Magic. Manifesting. It's a very powerful thing. Whew. I'm feeling good, y'all. I don't know how y'all feel, but well, see, that's the thing. The law of attraction is always, always, always responding to our frequency at this point in time in your present. So whatever you are presently giving off to the universe is what the universe is going to mirror to you through circumstances, through situations and conversations and synchronicities. So you have to really look at where you are, because where you are is an indication of what's going on within in your vibration. And if you don't like where you are, you have to vibrate higher so that you can shift your energy, so that you can shift the reality around you. I talk about that all the time. I preach about it all the time, because that is what is ultimately going to determine the kind of energy that we are in. We determine it, you know, and it's stronger than ever, because now a lot of us are more aware of that fact. Okay. I'm going to use my little mini deck to see what comes out. So thank you for the messages that have come out so far. If there's any other messages that need to come out, please, and thank you, let them come out. Whew. Give me a second. Sometimes it takes a little bit. Sometimes it takes a little bit. Oh, here we go. I got one card. Fuck me. We got the fucking Hermit again. The Hermit and Contemplation are the same cards. That's funny. We got a lot of repeat cards. That's hilarious. So we're right on track. This is just telling us that we're on track. We are on track with these messages. Can you give me something else and stop being funny? Because my guys are funny as shit. They're funny. They're like, oh yeah, we talked about the Hermit. Let's talk about it again. No, we talked about the Hermit already. Let's talk about something else. Okay? Okay, we got another one. Okay, so we got the Five of Wands, okay? And I like to look at this because we have such outrageous fortune right now. Yeah, the hermit is probably it's all of our frequency. A lot of us have to do it because that is the way to look at the inner self, is the way to make the adjustments that you need to. And then when you come out, you have knowledge of self that you can stand on your own 2 feet with, you know. The Five of Wands. When I look at this hermit in the Five of Wands, okay, the hermit does not care what the fuck these people are doing. Excuse my language too. I don't always like to cuss, but it just kind of slips out. These people, the 5 is a number of chaos. It's a number of change. And when you want a change in your life, there has to be chaos, you know. And with that, we have a lot of fire energy. So we don't have air energy right now, and we don't have any water energy. We are strictly on the path of earth and fire energy, okay? So this hermit, okay, is able to distinguish their own thoughts, their own desires, their own influence, their own energy from that of others, you know. And it's funny because when you will learn how to manifest and you're able to just be in flow and be in sync with the universe, you can literally be in all kinds of situations like this here with other people and their wands, because that wand is the ways you manifest. But these people are kind of, you know, doing a dance with them. They're kind of like in kind of some kind of competition. Has to be a winner, you know. But for us, there doesn't have to be a winner. We are already the winner, you know. And during this time of change, where we have to kind of like go with the flow of the change, we're not in competition with anybody or anything else. We always come out on top. And the universe always bestows to us what is for us, you know. So when I see this card and I see these cards of change, you have to know that change is an indicator that your intentions are starting to manifest and your reality is starting to shift. So 5 is the, okay, Aaron, if you would like a reading, I would need you to please go to my page, Neferra Blue Lotus, and schedule a reading with me, and then I can get back to you after I'm done with the live reading. Okay. You got to go to my page and then message me on my like page. It is a crazy interpretation, and I'm getting it like that because I'm channeling in a different kind of way now. I'm usually leery of this 5 of Swords energy, but there's something else going on here right now. I see it as a dance. I see it as something that has to happen in order for change to come out of chaos, you know, order comes out of chaos. So when you're looking, you know, 4 is the number of stability, 5 is the number of change, and 6 is the number of harmony and balance. So from coming out of something stable, going into something that's chaotic, out of that chaos must come order with time. You know, that's the procession of things. That's just the natural order of shit, you know. And if you can realize that, you can look at chaotic times in your life and you can say, wow, like, I know that I'm moving into harmony and balance just because I can see things going to shit right now in my life. So take that as a good sign. Like, take things going to shit in your life as a good sign, because that is an indication that you are shifting vibration, and it's going to take for you to be grounded. Like I said, like with all the changes that is going on, it's going to take for you to be grounded, and for this energy to come back into equilibrium, which energy always does. That's the nature of energy itself. It goes into chaos and then it comes back into equilibrium, okay? So that is, but the hermit doesn't give a shit. The hermit knows this. The hermit understands this, you know? The hermit knows the cycles of change already. And it knows itself to the point where we can go through these changes and not be afraid of them. We can understand what's within ourselves, and then these things don't even matter. There's just something else that is an indication to the hermit, to us, to the one who has the higher knowledge, the knowledge that's within. You know, that's a move. I felt that one. Let me take a sip of tea on that one. Is there anything else coming from outside this deck? Okay. If there's anything, please let me know. I feel it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling energy. I love it. Okay. One more. We got another one. I think that's the last one I'm going to pull from this one. We have justice. Nice. So for people who are going through legal stuff, justice is an indication that things will pan out for you in a good way. I just dealt with the legal system, and I've dealt with the legal system for about 8 years. And so the things that I've had to overcome, not only physically with this physical system, but also spiritually, the spiritual implications of what this system does to you is to demean you and make you into something that is even inhuman. So, you know, with that, the master of reality, you have to understand that you are more than all of this. And there is a system of energy. There is a universal system that is just. It's called fucking karma. It's called cause and effect. It's called the law of attraction. There's universal laws that go beyond any kind of system that's here on earth. So y'all hermits that I'm talking to need to study these universal laws. I'm going to give y'all some homework. Y'all need to go. Y'all need to look up on Google. It's free. It's called the Kabbalion. Okay, the Kabbalion. And y'all need to study the universal laws, justice, because the hermit is the one that goes within. So I'm giving y'all hermits some information. Okay. Justice. Okay. Read the motherfucking Kabbalion. Hi, Melinda. Oh my God. Hey, what's up? That's my girl Melinda from LPH Tarot. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the love and the peace and all the happiness. So we have this hermit card. We know that the hermit's not paying attention to what these people are doing. Okay. K, you spell it Kybalion. I believe that's how it's spelled. If I spelled it wrong, Google will correct you. Okay. It's Kybalion. I think so. I think that's how it's spelled. But yes, watch it. Yes, getting ready to slay nails. I know that's right. So I want to bring back justice. Also, yeah, with my battles with the justice system, it's been a lot. And I finally have come back to a place where I was victorious, and I had to believe, first of all, that I was victorious. But first I had to learn the laws of the universe, okay? Because them laws that are the law of the land only apply to you because you agree to them. First of all, I want you to also look up the hermits if y'all want to learn some stuff. I want y'all to also look up the 4 agreements, okay? Look up the 4 agreements, because anything that we agree to in this earth plane is what we're bound by and what we're contracted to spiritually, not just in the ways of the legal system and you're being put on paper and you're being put in a system, you know. Within the legal system, you contract yourself spiritually and physically when you agree to play by their rules or play by their game. But if you know the laws of the universe and you know that you're a spiritual being, you know, and you know that any law here on this earth can be any laws here on this earth can be what is it? What is the word I'm thinking of? You can rise above it. That's what I'm saying. You can rise above it. You can rise above those laws of this earth by looking at the laws of the universe. Okay. And I would not tell y'all to do this if this is not something that I had to do for myself. Okay. I had to do it for my own self. You know, and there was a lot of times where I felt defeated, but I just went deeper. I just went more into what I was supposed to do. And I manifested a shit ton of shit. I was protected. My guides protected me. My ancestors always protected me, you know, and all I did was trust in myself and trust in the universe. And here I am standing and talk to y'all today. Okay. I'm going to leave you guys with a Anubis Oracle. So I'm going to choose one. I'm going to experiment more with this Anubis Oracle. So I'm not going to do a live video because I need to do a pre-reading and draw the cards and look at them before I actually do the video. But I'm going to record a video and put it up on my YouTube and my like page. So look forward to that, you guys, as well. All right. Thank y'all for coming and tuning in. We are going to wrap it up with an Anubis Oracle card. Okay. We're probably going to draw another one because alchemy came up. Okay. So we have the 5 sacred elements. Okay. Alchemy. Okay. And so the Anubis Oracle reads, as alchemists, we're also magicians. Okay. Magician is also the alchemist. The hermit is also the alchemist. All these kinds of archetypes that we're talking about here are the alchemists. And that's what we are, okay? We're learning to transform and transmute different kinds of energies from negatives to positives. A magician can take any situation, negative or positive, and make it suit them to their desires, you know? So let's learn about that. Let's learn about what that means. It says, the spiraling cosmic alchemical cauldron of Akasha expresses the sacred archetypes of water, fire, earth, and air in an eternal dance of creativity, death, rebirth, and illumination. The embodied shamanic mysteries in our planet. It is Akasha, spirit itself, that represents the 5th element. If you have pulled this card, you have all the tools you need to create your reality. Interact with these ancient Neteru to see how they are assisting you to accomplish your goals and manifestations in accordance with your divine purpose. These most ancient of Neteru have come together to help you master the alchemist that you are. So one of the Neteru, we do have a Neteru here, and that's an Egyptian goddess. We have Isis right here. That's one of the Neterus. But I feel like we should draw another card to see what other Neteru comes up. Okay, so we have, also we have other Neterus coming up. We have the Dove, Nekbet Mother Mut, Nephthys, and Isis. We have Isis again. We have more. We have more Neteru. That's Egyptian gods that's helping us enter the mysteries, all right? Yes, Tesla was a hermit. He knows he's a magician. He knows the laws of the universe just like me, just like all the other magicians. But you know, get it right, get it tight. He studied the same stuff that we're talking about now. Okay. So here we're entering the mysteries. Okay. And I'm going to read what the oracle says, and it says here. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. The dove represents the petitioner, so that's you, who is questing through the Anubis oracle. The innocent, trusting dove flies to meet Nekbet Mother Mut. Nekbet Mother Mut is up at the top. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. After offering the olive branch to the elder alchemist, so this is the elder alchemist at the top, the dove gains permission to enter into the shamanic mysteries of Egypt. Nephthys and Isis, which is on the left and right. Okay. Nephthys and Isis form a sacred archway through which the dove must pass to go deeper into the heart of Egypt and enter her mysteries. If you've drawn this card, consider how your current life situations reflected the actions of the Netaru pictured here. Something new and perhaps surprising is happening in your life, requiring you to take a chance or plunge deeply into the unknown. You have all the support and guidance that you need. So I'm feeling the vibes here, y'all, and it's this Hermit card is definitely letting y'all know that, and this Magic card too, the Magician, is letting y'all know too, that y'all can manifest whatever it is y'all want at this time. Like, and it doesn't even matter about the changes that are going on in the outside. Like, let everything go to hell, you know. That's not anything that you can control, but there are things that you can do in order to make these things work for you. Okay, that's what the Magician does. That's what the alchemists do. All right, they can take any situation and flip the script and make it work for them. Okay, and one day I'll get into it. I'll tell y'all a story one day. I'll tell it to you one day. If you ask me one day, I'll tell it to you. But yes, I have had to battle the legal situations, and it's not a war that you fight. That's not a war that you fight physically. It has to be. It's a spiritual war. It definitely is, because if they have your spirit, then they got you. But if they don't, then they don't. But you have to understand what that means, and so you have to know the law of the universe. You got to know the mysteries. You got to enter the mysteries. You know, you got to know how to do the alchemy. You know, you got to know how to do the magic. And so during this time, there's a lot being bestowed to us. And one thing I want to say is these pentacles here is the magic. These pentacles will enable you to do that magic here on this earth. You're going to perform miracles and shit, y'all. That's what y'all are here to do. And I feel like someone's coming to help. I feel like y'all are going to receive the help y'all need to. But so much is wanting to be bestowed to y'all, and I can feel it. I know y'all can feel it too. I just want to thank y'all for chilling with me. I've been getting a lot of positive responses on my channel. I just had a client in Australia. I'm shouting her out. And she left a positive review on my page, and it was very grateful. I'm very thankful for all of that. I hope y'all enjoyed this live reading. I'm so glad that I decided to meditate and just do a little relaxing before I started channeling, because my mouth always gets ahead of what's going on in my brain while I'm channeling. So it was more relaxed. I felt more at ease. I feel like I'm connecting the right dots and doing the right messages and resonating with the right people. I was still before, but this is a better way because I can relax a little bit more. And I'm drinking my Mugwort tea. It got a little cold, but whatever. It's still good. But thank y'all. If y'all enjoyed this reading, it will be up on my YouTube page. And then, or you can view it on my live when you feel like it. If you would like your own personal reading, you can email me on my page, Nephara Blue Lotus, and we can get it cracking. Just let me know, all right? Y'all be blessed, and remember what I said, y'all. I appreciate y'all, and I hope y'all have a good rest of y'all night, okay? Peace.